The first time in the longest time, I am posting a win match reaction on my channel. Woo! And do you know what even makes the cherry on the top with this win? Sorry if you're hearing this in the background, my parents. But the extra cherry on the top with this win is man, you just lost. Newcastle just threw us a lifeline. 10 men Newcastle even. What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, let's get into it. Pedro hat trick. Palmer basically dictated the game. One of his best games this season, I can say. He has had here and there, but like one of his best games, I can say today. Guys, that Watkins chance that he didn't, what do you call it, convert. If he had scored that goal, I don't know what that game would have looked like. I don't even know if we would have gone on to win, but thank God it didn't. Thank God to Chalba. Thank God to Chalba. And that leads me to say that Chelsea are still not ruthless enough for me. Like if that was a Man City, they would have trashed them more than like 4-1 is a good trashing. Don't get me wrong, or a good beating. Maybe not say trash, a good beating, but we could have scored 5 or 6. Honestly, we could have scored 5 or 6. Because if you think of that Gusto miss, that was like directly after that Watkins miss. If he had scored that, wow. Yeah, then the Ganacho miss, that Coquella pass. Like I don't know if they would have given it for onside, but hey, like it scored its first. I let Vieira decide. So that um that was selfless of Ganacho to give Joao Pedro the pass for him to get the hat trick. Really like that. Really love that. Hato has been playing well for me. Like a very good notice. Even in the Arsenal match, he played well. It's just that we lost, and the way we lost, like I couldn't even think of giving anybody credit in that Arsenal match. But this match, Hato really played well. Kukurela looked sharp as a sub. Almost got was basically robbed of like a good assist. But it was a good game all around. Like Enzo played well, Caicedo played well, Palmer played well, Joao Pedro obviously the big elephant in the room. Joao Pedro played so well. That is a striker. Now that is a striker. Like the 2 goals he scored were like typical striker type of goals where you cross, they put it into the net. It might not always be pretty. It doesn't need to be pretty, but it gets the job done. The first one was not pretty. The second one a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. Yeah, and then Kopama's goal, like I was very, very happy for him. The way the goal was scored and just him having a goal outside of like penalty, like I was very happy for. You could see the way he even celebrated, you could tell that he was very happy, very relieved. And I feel like after he scored his goal, he even became more fluid, in my humble opinion. So the game was not the best. It didn't start on a great note. You get like that first goal that we considered was abysmal. In fact, all the other goal to be considered was abysmal. Thank God that Vieira just gave us a lifeline saying, "Oh, it's offside." Even Liam could see that that was such a stupid goal to concede, the offside goal. Like I couldn't even really the way they lost the ball there and they just bypassed them and I don't rate Sanchez. Neither do I rate Augustine, but like they are worlds apart of each other. But I'm sure Sanchez not playing was like a punishment kind of to Sanchez. So that's why Augustine playing. Or maybe he wanted to just rest Sanchez. I don't know. Whatever the case is, it shall worked out because only considered one goal. It could have been more, but we consider one, so I'll leave with it. Yeah, we basically picked ourselves up quickly after going down behind. Maybe not immediately, but yeah, we still had lapses in concentration and losing the ball in areas we shouldn't lose. But all around was a good game. All around was a good game. The other thing I wanted to address or just talk about, because I felt like it needed a whole section on its own, was the penalty that James wasn't given. Comment down below if you think it was a penalty or if you think it was like 50-50, where if, as they didn't give it, you are not too mad, but if they gave it, you'll have been okay with it. And considering last game's whole referee debacle, where like the referee didn't give us um any decision, do you think like it fell into this game and you're thinking like, if you didn't give us that those clear penalty like shouts, like is it now this one that you give us or this now this one that you didn't give us, that kind of thing. But for me, watching the video, because I didn't watch it in real time, like I didn't see that challenge in real time, but watching the replay, which sometimes isn't always the best view, but watching the replay, the slow motion, I feel like it should have been 50-50, to be honest. He definitely got contact with Rich James, but it was in the way Rich James and the guy came in contact, right? It looked, because like the ball was a bit to the side to James, and you could say that if he could have taken a different step or stride to get it closer to the ball than going like at the Aston Villa player. But you can also say the Aston Villa player kind of leaned to the left towards James and like he caught him and whatnot. But I feel like the reason why they didn't give it is because of the distance of James to the ball. That's what I would say. If the ball was a bit closer to James, they would have given it as a penalty. But let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. But yeah, got to the end of the video, guys. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.